Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my summer crafting dollhouse series where I've decided to have another go at a dollhouse kit. I did do one last year, so if you want to have a look back in my dollhouse playlist and find that, it was a cute little house and I thought I would try something different, so I've gone with a shop and I thought that'd be quite nice. There was a choice of two. To be honest, I liked both of them. I even liked the cat in the other one because I thought I could put him in my dollhouse after, but I did like some of the fixtures and fittings and coffee machine and stuff sort of appealed to me, so I went with the tea shop. So I'm very excited to get going and making it. Let's open up the box and have a look what we've got. So very important, first thing is the instruction manual, which actually isn't that easy to understand sometimes because there isn't a lot of written instructions. It's a lot of figuring out what's going on in the pictures. So definitely the front picture is very handy to help work things out. And then you've got all the pieces provided and everything's labelled by number. So it's just a case of sorting through, picking out kind of what you're going to make a bit at a time, finding all the bits, then assembling them. This one's come with a tube of glue, actually, which is quite useful. The last one I had to use my own glue. And then here are all the cut-out pieces. You can see the floor there and the wall. And then all the little tiny things that need to be made are there. And those are some templates. And then that looks like a top piece perhaps, and then there's some plastic pieces. They can go round it after to seal it in if you want to seal it in, and then there's some textured material there, and I think that's the window, and then the side of the shop as well, and some more templates as well. So, I think they're cardboard pieces actually. So everything you need is in there. It just takes a lot of as I say, figuring it out, but it's good for your brain. I think it's good brain training. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting going with it. And obviously I'll let you know how it goes as we go. So let's get straight on with getting the basics done. So I thought, well, I'll do the floor first. So I'll cut that out and then stick it on the base. And then perhaps do the wall. I won't stick things together until I'm sure, because that's the thing. Sometimes you can go a bit quick and then you might do something wrong. So it's always just to take care, take your time, make sure you're doing it right before you finally stick things together, because you might find that you've missed a bit out. There are some lights on this kit as well, so I'll have to take care to make sure that I've left the room for the lights to go in and all that sort of thing. So as I said before, I'm quite excited that it's a little shop, and I think it will give me some tips, as the last one did for my actual dollhouse. So I think some of the ideas here I might be able to apply to my kitchen in my other dollhouse. So that will be fun. And I hope you stick with me for this series as I make all my little bits and pieces. What I am going to do is I'm not going to try not to show you every single step. Like, I am cutting these things out now, but I think as I go through the video, I won't show everything being cut out. So I'll just show you the sort of before and after, because you know how to cut things out, so you don't need to see me do every little thing. And also sometimes when I'm filming and I'm trying to glue teeny tiny things, it can be a bit tricky because I've got to make sure everything's under the camera so it can be seen. So some things I will do off camera just to make sure that I do them right, and then like just present it to you. And of course, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and ask, and I'll be sure to answer them for you. I'll be clever and try and stick things on before, as I said, assembling the wall, so I can stick this shelf on while this wall is flat down, and it should hopefully be easier to put it up than if I'd have put the walls up, if I'd have stuck that onto the floor. So I think this hopefully would be a better approach. I'm just trying to use those to kind of push it together into place and press it down. What I am noticing about this glue that they've provided is it is quite stays tacky for a while, so you can move things, which is great, because I think the mistake I made last time with the dollhouse was using super glue, and the minute something sticks, it's in place and you can't move it. So I'm liking this glue. Also liking that the instruction book does have like a set of instructions, so you can see the pictures progressing, so you know what you've got to do. So you just find all your pieces. So I'm just cutting out all these B6 ones, and then they will go together to make a thick piece of card, and then that T menu will go on top of that, and then that menu can be stuck on the wall. So again, I can do it before the wall goes up, so hopefully it'll be easier to stick on. So I'm going to try and be smart. Hopefully not too smart for my own good, because sometimes you can underestimate things. But I'm going to learn from my lessons from my last dollhouse kit and see if I can make a really good job of this one. As I say, it's nice to do something different, and there are so many kits out there. As I say, this was a shop. I've seen some lovely like seaside properties and holiday places. So there's definitely endless opportunities for dollhouse kits, and you can get them quite cheaply on eBay and Amazon. And sometimes people are selling them off secondhand as well, where they've bought them and they've not bothered putting them together. So it is a nice little thing to do, even though I usually like to recycle and use found items. It is nice to have a little go at a kit, because it is quite inexpensive, and it's fun to do. And as I say, you've got all the bits, so you don't have to go searching around for things because it's all in the box. And with this kit, even the glue's in the box, and piece of sandpaper to trim the edges and stuff. So everything's been provided, apart from scissors and a craft knife if you need it. But I'm sure everybody that crafts has got those items. So now that's all together. And again, actually doing that kit where they stick a couple of pieces of cardboard together to make a thicker thing is a little tip that I've learned for my own dollhouse, because I'm sometimes trying to find or make a box or something when you just stick a few pieces of card together, and you can get yourself a nice box shape, or something thicker to make something stand out. So there's a tip I've learned already from the kit that I have applied to my own dollhouse workings. So I'm just going to stick that menu board on, and as I say, I think that's as far as I've got my first little go at the dollhouse. I've done the floor, I've done the wall, I've got the shelf and the menu on, and then I will move on with the next stage. So I hope you come back again and see how it goes next time as I progress with my Dollhouse Kit Tea Shop. So as always, thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and if you have, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. Please give me a thumbs up, turn on notifications, drop me a comment, because I do love to hear from you. So until next time, take care. Bye bye.